Hello, everyone. So, this is a recording for the 20th of 2025. In case you did not see my questions of the day yet or whatever. First off, I'm getting caught up for the weekend, so there's that. So, I'll be doing 3 different days today to get caught up. And then, starting today anyway, if this uploads earlier, it is what it is. I'm recording these the day before, so that way they get uploaded the day of. And yeah, since a lot of times they're late uploading, so if you happen to see it like, oh wow, he's recorded this for Monday or for say like Tuesday, and it's still Monday. It's still Monday night. It's like, well, yes, I pre-recorded it and I pre-uploaded it, so that way hopefully it'll be up in time. So I'd rather it be up early than it be up late, like it has been. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it works. I might like this better. Everybody else might like this better, and then we'll go from there. All right, so here we go. Missouri Days of History, Monday, the 20th. But first, I need to go back a little bit, so we're going to catch up. We're going to do the 18th and the 19th, and then I'll get to the 20th. So, 18th. For the book, we're going back into the year 1808. William Ray is born in 1808. I have no idea who William Ray is. You may not know. I don't know. We're about to find out together. William Ray may not be recognizable to most people. Nope, not to me either. Says he's born in Kansas City. Well, there was he wasn't born in Kansas City, but there is a town on the outskirts of Kansas City that is named in his honor. That I believe that one's called Raytown. So, yeah, there you go. It became Raytown. So, I figured that since they said that, like, okay, there's a town with his name in his honor. Okay, like, well, that would be Raytown. That sounds like Raytown. Okay, so it says here Ray moved to Johnson County, Missouri from Ohio. So he originally lived in Ohio. So he wasn't born here. So I don't know why. I don't know. But anyway, maybe they had nothing else to put down for this date. So here we go. But he was from Ohio, and he moved to Jackson County, Missouri, to open a blacksmith shop along the Santa Fe Trail. Okay, well that makes sense. Santa Fe Trail did go through Independence, Missouri. I don't know if it went through Kansas City, Missouri or not, but it did go through Independence. So there's a big thing about it if you ever go to Independence. It's a big thing about the Santa Fe Trail. From what I understood in the tour, I believe the Santa Fe Trail may have actually started in Independence, but I'm not. Don't take me. I can't remember exactly, but I want to say that's what they were saying, but I don't want to get anybody in trouble, and I don't want to get myself in trouble, so I'm just saying from my memory, which could be totally wrong. So if I offended somebody, I might be wrong, so don't hold me, And I'm sorry about my hair. I took a shower, and my hair is just doing whatever it wants. And I'm not wearing a hat now because I just got through taking a shower, and yeah. Just let it do what it wants. I don't care. I keep trying to fix it right now, and it's like, you know what? Hell with it. I ain't fixing it no more. Just deal with it. All right, so it says here his shop became well known around the area of Kansas City. Well known as Kansas City grew. Locals refer to the area as Ray's Town. Okay, so that's where the name Raytown came in, I guess. And now, which is now officially Raytown. So I guess that's where he was the county that he was in. So then it later on became Raystown. So that's kind of cool, and I guess it's along the Santa Fe Trail. So there you go. Became a bustling city with 30,000 residents. And I don't know how many residents it has now. I don't think it has quite as many as Kansas City, but it's still, as far as I know anyway, Raytown's still a bustling city. I hear commercials about different companies from Raytown all the time. So, all right, now we got January 19th. And this one, we're not going quite as far back. We are going to the year 2001. And this is about one of my favorite Missouri artists, Sarah Evans. I believe this was her debut song, or her debut. The song that kind of made her famous anyway. Song Born to Fly hits number one on January 19th, 2001. So that's really cool. Says the Central Missouri native hit number one for her first time, for the first time with the song Born to Fly, which also earned Evans her first Country Music Awards win for Video of the Year. So that's really cool. She's actually from New Franklin, Missouri. I'm gonna have to look that up. Angela and I'm gonna put that down somewhere. I think Angela and I need to make if it's not too far from here, because it says it's Central Missouri. So it shouldn't be too far from here. If Angela and I get a chance, we might just visit that town just for the hell of it. Because I don't think I've ever been there. If I have, I don't remember it. It may be just a small town. Yeah, it says small town. So, yeah, I may have been there and just don't remember it. But I want to go back now and see if they have anything that might say, like, hey, Sarah Evans lived here or something like that. Because I know there's the town that, so it took me a little bit there. But David Cook. And I think he's might be from around the same area. Not from New Franklin, but I think he's around that. He's around Central America anyway, where he was from too. Central America. Central Missouri. But yeah, so that would give us something to do. I really want to see if they put anything of Sarah Evans up in New Franklin. They probably did at some point. So that'd be kind of interesting. But that'd give us a road trip. That'd give us something to do. Do that and go by where David Cook lived too, in the same road trip, just for the hell of it. Famous singers of Missouri. And while we're at it, we come back through Sedalia, because there's a couple famous musicians from Sedalia too. So, including one guy from that was a country music singer. That might be in the book, so we'll talk about him later, just in case he's in here. David Cook might be in here too, but that's all right. Says here, since then, her albums have also won her numerous awards, including Famous Vocalist of the Year, Radio Records in 2006, Top Female Vocalist by the Academy of Central Music, and more. She's also appeared on ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Yes, she did. I did see that. It was freaking awesome in 2006. And she's been in the Missouri State Fair a couple times too. I haven't caught any of her concerts yet, but I would really love to go. So, if I ever scored some tickets of hers, I would definitely go. But yeah. So that gets me caught up to January the 20th. Monday, January the 20th. So here we go. Monday, January 20th. We got two things to discuss. First off, we're going back to 1872. So we're going quite a ways back again. Governor Benjamin Grants, not to be Brants Brown, You could just call him Governor Brown. Not to be confused with Benjamin Franklin. This is Benjamin Brown. Moves into the newly completed governor's mansion. I have never been in the governor's mansion. I've always wanted to go, and I've never been in there yet. Because usually when I go to the Capitol here, the governor's usually home, and you can't go in there when he's home. You can only go in there when he's not using that mansion, of course. And some people have been in there. They've got that luck. I've never got the luck. Usually he's there, so. Alright, damn it. But the governor's mansion was built in 1871, just a year before he moved in. So there you go. This is the third mansion in Missouri history. The third governor's mansion in Missouri history. Probably moved with the Capitol, because the Capitol used to be in St. Louis, and I'm trying to think of where else it was, but I know it was in St. Louis at one time, and it was in another, I want to say Kansas City or somewhere around Kansas City, and then they moved it later to where it's at now, which is Jeff City, by the way, in case y'all don't know. The current mansion is overlooking the Missouri River and was built by many lawmakers. Said they would not dare come visit the predecessor because it wasn't safe. So the state hired architecture George Ingram Barrett to design the neo-Renaissance structure. The elaborate mansion has since been refurbished several times. Yes, I know. I've been there a couple times when it was under renovation, actually. And that was another time when I couldn't go in. But either it's being renovated, or I think it was one time when it was being renovated anyway while I was up there. But I know most of the time when I'm up there, it's because the governor's in there and you can't go in. But most recently, yeah, I guess I could have, because the most recent one was in 2019. It was being refurbished by First Lady Teresa Parson. So, Missouri First Lady, by the way, not the First Lady. It was added to the U.S. National Registry of Historic Places on May 21st, 1969. So, because it is a historical place, you can go in there, but you can only go in there when the governor's not there. Otherwise, you cannot go in there. So, but yeah, otherwise it's set up for tours. You can go in. And it's free and open to the public. But, like I said, only when the governor's not at home. And when he's not at home, I'm sure there's several guards in there that make sure you can't take anything. Because knowing me, I would try to at least steal a pin. Like, ooh, his pin, I got it. And I'd hear sirens going off. Oh shit, putting it back. Y'all are crazy about pins, evidently. But alright, so in saying that, I'm going to show you guys. They got a picture, so I'm going to show you of the governor's mansion. There it is in all of its glory. I'm sure that's a past picture. And then we have a side note. So something else of mention for January the 20th. This goes back to 2006. We're not going too far back. The debut of High School Musical had young people dancing and made Lucas Grabeel of Springfield a star. So there you go. We had a Missouri native apparently in the High School Musical. The Kickapoo High School alumni starred in the most commercial success Disney Channel original movie of all time. Well, I think it probably was. But at any rate, yes. So we had a Missouri native that was in High School Musical, and I've never watched it. I'll admit it right now. I've never watched it.
And you're not missing much.
And Angela has watched it, and apparently she said I'm not missing much. So there you go. I will admit it. I have never seen it, and I don't really plan to. I'm not much on sing along. I'll rephrase. I like no. I dare say I love uh Broadway musicals. I love those. But Disney musicals, on the other hand, are usually a hit and miss. Either they're really good or they're really bad. It doesn't matter how popular they are to everyone else. Either they're really good or really bad. So, and as far as High School Musical goes, it just never spurred my interest. It came out in 2006. I graduated in 2004. At that moment in my life, I was moving past high school. I didn't want anything to do with high school. I'm done with high school. So when that movie came out and said High School Musical, I'm like, no, I'm not watching this. This is not for me. This is for high school age. I'm moving on. I'm moving past this. I want to watch other things now. So I did not watch it. I mean, I still watched Boy Meets World, but that was as far as I went. And the only reason I watched it because I was watching that one in high school, fell in love with that show. So like, okay, and besides that show went past high school into college. It followed those characters clear up into college. So for that reason, I stayed watching it. But that's as far as I went. When I got done with high school, I'm done. I don't need to go back and relive high school. So I don't need to relive all the glory days, so to speak, and all the jocks and all the cheerleaders and all that stuff. I don't need to relive all that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So there you go. But that's all I got for y'all for the Missouri Day of History. I'm all caught up on it. I hope y'all like the video, and I am moving on. So hopefully now that I'm recording this late. Hopefully, now that I'm recording this for Monday, it will be uploaded at least by Monday, so we should be good there. My camera was / phone was about to die a while ago, so I didn't give Martha Eve Maynor a shout out on my questions of the day video. So I'm going to give him a shout out now. So even though I'll mention him in my comments on the questions of the day, I'll still give him a shout out here. So be sure to check him out for his weekend videos. I am all caught up on his. He does a good job. I think this last one has something to do with aliens. So it was kind of interesting. I believe that was his last one. Hopefully I'm not getting confused with the one he had just before, because I am caught up on him. But yeah, that one was really good. I like the aliens question. So I'm thinking I might have to get that book now for next year and see what my answers are, because he's got some pretty interesting questions. I probably won't remember any of these questions until I look at them, and I have no answers for them yet. I have not done any answers for them. Like, in case I do plan on doing it for next year, I'm not gonna pre-answer. I'm just gonna, that way, if I do decide to do those questions next year, I'm just winging it. But he does a really good job. I like those. I like his stuff. So be sure to check him out. And other than that, that's all I got for y'all. I'm going to do my tarot card video here pretty soon. My weekly tarot card deck video now. And that's it. So I will see you all later. And peace out. And bye for now.